by going off of this comment, this is why people can't get $8 a foot or $10 a foot. And this is why I tell people that it is a mindset of reason why you can't get $8 to $12 a foot. Oh, you can't get it in my area. Oh, you can't get it in my area. Oh, you just don't understand, Jason. No, I understand that you can't get $8 to $10, $12 a foot because you don't believe in yourself. Right here in David Merle's, and David is a good friend. He's in one of my Facebook groups, and he's always like, you just can't get it in Houston. You just don't understand. But right here, when you say you can get it for an $8 a foot on a super roof, that means you can get $8 a foot in your area. You just got to go find where people are willing to pay you, and you got to believe in it. If you don't believe yourself that you can get $8 a foot, you will never sell it, because on 100 feet, what's $200? If someone's willing to spend $600, what's $800 at that point? That's why, and you know what? You might close 3 or 4 less jobs because of it, but in the end, you will make way more money. If you got a close rate of 50, 60%, raise your prices, because your profit margin goes up so much more by raising it that $2, that $4. Because the reason why that profit goes up is I don't have to go to another house. I don't have to go and do more jobs, right? I can do less jobs, make more money, and be financial successful, right? Because here's the thing, you get so many jobs, now you got to find all these employees, you got to pay the employees, you got to pay them to drive, you got to pay workers' comp, you got to pay all this extra stuff that costs you more, right? You do more jobs, less pay. What's the purpose of it? And then I just seen a stat the other day saying that one of the things of inflation. So if you spent $1,000 in 2015, that same $1,000 is $1,300. So if you're still charging 4 or 5 year prices ago, and a lot of you are, the $6 a foot isn't nothing new. This has been going on for 5, 6 years. So you guys been paying $5, $6 a year. By inflation alone, you are going down 28%. So your $6 a foot, you're really only getting like $4 a foot, right? Because that's the importance of why we want to raise our prices, why we want to do it. And again, if you don't believe that you're worth the $8 a foot, you will never get it. If you try to go out here and sell the bulbs of, we make sure we are on the peak at every house, I want to let you know something. This was $9 a foot, and they paid it, and they loved it. Because it's not about selling the freaking bulbs. How many times I got to tell you, it's not about selling the bulbs. It's about selling the magic. What's the feeling? I put a video in the Facebook group of a young entrepreneur, of a sales guy when he was young. And he was going to go buy a car. And he went to the first guy, and the car was like, yes, it's got this engine, and it's got this, and telling all the features of the car. But then he went to the next place, the exact same car, a different salesman, and he was talking about, man, these women are going to love you, and you're going to get all of this, and the girls are going to come at you. And it's the same thing with Christmas lights. You can go talk about the C9s, the LEDs, the peak bulbs, or you can talk about, man, when your grandkid comes over, can you imagine their face, the smile on their face? It's going to light them up. They're going to be so happy. They're going to be so thrilled. And you got to be excited talking about this stuff. And you got to get animated with it. And, oh my God, it's going to be beautiful. Can you just imagine it? And they're going to buy it like this. And they're not even going to think about the $8 to $10 a foot. But when we go in there, we sell LEDs. And we make sure we get it all on the peak. And they don't care. You're going to get your $4 to $6 a foot. If you want to keep getting your $4 to $6 a foot, keep selling it that way. But if you want to sell the magic, that's what's going to make you more successful. So with that, if you hang in the Facebook group, go check out christmaslights.io/group, and you can join the free Facebook group. There's lots of great information. I kick a lot of people out if you try to sell a bunch of crap. And so that's why I kick them out, but it's a great, helpful group. I hope I see you in the Facebook group. And other than that, hope you having a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. and whatever else in July, right? See you all later.